representing England, let's welcome Peter
Well, we have got a cracking contest in prospect here between two incredibly skilled boxers, as Peter McGrail of England, the 5th ranked boxer in the world, prepares to square off against Kurt Walker, ranked number 24, for bantamweight gold in the 56 kilogram division.
Up. Listen my command. Shake hands. Good luck.
So we're underway then. Three-minute rounds scheduled to determine who will occupy the highest plinth on the medal podium in the 56 kilogram bantamweight division. It's between boxers from Northern Ireland and England, and the taller boxer wearing red is Kurt Walker, 23 years of age, from Belfast, ranked number 24 in the world. This is his 4th bout of the tournament. He's been incredibly impressive so far, and his opponent, the southpaw wearing blue, is Peter McGrail, ranked number 5 in the world, the reigning European champion, the bronze medalist from the World Championships last summer in Hamburg. He just got through with a good southpaw left to the body, and these two men have met before. That was at the prestigious multi-nations tournament in Helsinki, known as the GB tournament, and on that occasion, at the semi-final stage, it was Peter McGrail who prevailed over Kurt Walker on a 2-1 split decision.
McGrail's movement has been excellent up to now in this tournament, and that'll be the problem that Walker will face here. Walker's got to try and slow McGrail's feet down. McGrail is in and out, he's side to side, and you very rarely see him up close in a clinch. He works very well on the inside, does McGrail, at short range. He keeps a gap between himself and his opponent, and that's why he's a European champion. He does a little bit, he's good at boxing on the inside, he's good at range, and his movement in particular is his strength, because he comes in at different angles. So Walker, the underdog here, has got his work cut out, will have to concentrate and probably try and catch McGrail as he's coming forward, but as you can see, it's a tough task.
McGrail with an effective block there with his left glove. It's almost like, in many respects, boxing a mirage for his opponents, because look at that, he's always seemingly in punching range, but his movement with the feet, his bobbing and weaving from the waist, his head movement is so sublime that he is difficult to catch cleanly. And in the meantime, after making you miss, he's adept at making you pay, as he did with that rapier-like southpaw right jab there. So the fencing with the lead hands continues. Walker waiting patiently, looking to strike with a counter right hand, but then McGrail looked to counter the lead, but both men fell short. McGrail onto the front foot, pinning Walker to the ropes momentarily.
Time and again we've seen in the tournament different boxers getting clinches, get tied up, nullify each other on the inside because they haven't got the room to work. But rarely do you see McGrail in that position. He's always working in and out and maintaining that gap. I understand Walker's tactics here. He's just waiting for McGrail to come over the front foot rather than committing and making mistakes.
Better success.
But you heard John Conlon there mention about the counter punching. McGrail did well, good movement, fast movements in and out, side to side. Caught Walker there. John Conlon, the Northern Ireland coach, he wants his man to sit back and try and counter punch McGrail. He's probably got to do a little bit more as well.
So into the second round then. Hard left hand to the sternum from McGrail to begin this stanza. His movement is such an eye-catching part of his boxing as Walker lands with a good right hand on the retreat. It was a half hook, half uppercut. But McGrail's movement, such a hallmark of his work that he's often referred to as the Scouse Lomachenko. He says he doesn't mind those compliments, those comparisons against the, or with the former, or with the two-time Olympic champion. But he said that Manny Pacquiao is one of his major influences. Pacquiao has just decided to part company with Freddie Roach. You can see the influence of Pacquiao in this man's work, the manner in which his footwork is so effective. See that swelling on McGrail's forehead on the left side. It looks as though somebody's inserted a boiled egg beneath his skin, just to the left side of the hairline. That came across that as he lands a cracking shot. But that was in his semi-final win over Hussamuddin Mohammed of India when the heads came together. So both men in their fourth bouts of the tournament, showing the effects of their competition, but competing well here. But it's McGrail who is continuing to dictate.
Coming forward, sometimes crouching down McGrail. What Walker can't afford to do here, Ron, is lead over the front foot with his jab and fall short. McGrail is a master tactician and will make him fall short and then come back with that counter punch. That's why he's a good all-rounder, McGrail. He can attack, he can do good work on the front foot going forward, but also as a counter puncher, sitting back like that, little tiny step back, an adjustment, and then he goes back with his own work. Clever, clever kid.
McGrail first walked through the doors of his local boxing club when he was 11 years of age. The coach at the Everton Red Triangle, Paul Stevenson, said that he wasn't a natural by any means, but he's a great thinker, a great problem solver. As a man, trade misses at short and mid-range. Kurt Walker, for his part, he didn't start boxing until his local martial arts dojo closed down. Practiced martial arts from the ages of 7 to 10, but when the facility was no longer available, stepped through the doors of a boxing gym, and here he is now, reigning European Championship bronze medalist, losing to the man that McGrail would go on to conquer, Mykola Butsenko, at the semi-final stage. Both men will be in search of some accuracy in the closing stages of this second round, and indeed for the third round. Walker, oh, that's a good left hand from Walker. Then back comes McGrail with a southpaw left of his own, the final action of that second round.
Doing the right things, mate. Lots of movement, don't take a shot, trigger him off and then go in.
He seemed pretty pleased in that English corner. He said lots of movement. McGrail plans the attacks, just gets caught with a clipped with an uppercut there, and tries that left hand over the top. You heard Lee pulling, lots of movement. That's his strength. Different angles. Comes across there with that left hand. Walker sitting back, knows he can't make mistakes.
Just do what you're doing, Peter. It's beautiful. 3 minutes away from that.
They want more of the same, that English corner. Can Walker do something different now?
So into the third and final round then. McGrail scoring with a pecking right jab just above the belt line. Kurt Walker being made to miss with his lead left hand. He enjoyed a terrific win in his preliminary round contest over the 2015 Commonwealth Games youth champion, the reigning national champion of Australia, Jack Bowen. That was a 4-1 split, and a dominant display against Moroku Makoto of Lesotho, and a comfortable win over the Canadian champion, Eric Bashran, at the semi-final stage.
Well, better start to the round from Walker. He's working better with his jab and his right hand. He's starting to measure the gap a little bit better. The good right uppercuts have gone in. So that's what his corner have said. Work on the outside, measure the gap with the jab, and try and bring McGrail onto that right hand. Had a bit of success in this opening minute as Walker.
Finding the range with that backhand. And it's another tactical encounter, this one. So halfway through the third and final round, that's a terrific southpaw left from McGrail. And again, it came after that huge interlude of feinting and posturing.
See, Walker did some good work there, but then he throws a slow jab and he gets punished by McGrail. Just needs to be busier, I think, Walker. But again, you've got to be busy, but you've got to hit the target. You missed the target against McGrail, and he punishes you.
McGrail short of the mark with the southpaw left on that occasion. Both boxers proving difficult to tag cleanly. Right hand from Walker. Inconveniences McGrail. He loses his boxing stance momentarily. Both boxers exchange right hands. It was a lead southpaw right from McGrail, and then a cracking southpaw left once again, and then evading the response by dipping at the knees. But Walker comes back with a good left-right combination.
Great contest now. Both boxers are in and out. Bit of success again for Walker. He's working well with the jab, bringing McGrail onto right hands. McGrail, if he holds his feet, that's when Walker has a bit of success. Last 20 seconds or so now. It's not been a bad round for the man in red.
McGrail with the southpaw left once again. And right before the bell, he wasn't too wide of the mark with that final backhand. Peter McGrail, confident that he has done enough to take Commonwealth Games gold. But again, it was an incredibly cagey contest. Kurt Walker with an improved third round, repeated success with his own backhand. But
Good
then
round.
McGrail had success with his as well.
Good round of boxing, wasn't it? Very tactical, technical. Both boxers don't want to make mistakes. There was that slow jab. Walker just fell short with that. McGrail come back, but Walker himself had some success there with that right hand. But overall, I think it's the man in blue that's going to get it.
Northern Ireland right behind England in terms of finalists. Northern Ireland have 6, England 7.
Centering, ladies and gentlemen, time for the official decision. The judges have scored this bout as a split points decision in favour of the blue corner.
So Peter McGrail takes Commonwealth Games gold to add to his European title as well. The highest ranked boxer in the tournament has duly delivered on his status as the favourite for Bantamweight gold. A 4-1 split decision winner over his familiar rival, Kurt Walker. The man from Northern Ireland comes away with a hard-fought silver. He should be fantastically pleased and proud of his performance. But gold medal and top spot on the podium goes to Peter McGrail, who continues to collect championship hardware from major tournaments around the world. World Championship bronze last year, European gold, and now here on the Gold Coast. He will stand on the highest plinth of the medal podium, the Merseyside Maestro. Absolutely delighted with that accomplishment.
I think Peter McGrail had to think a little bit more in this contest, but there's no doubt that he won it. And overall, throughout the tournament, boxed very well indeed. Very classy performances throughout. In and out boxing, hit and don't get hit. That's what he does probably Best of all in this tournament, McGrail, very good there on that front foot. His movement was exceptional. That left hand over the top. Walker played his part. I thought Walker boxed well in that last round. But overall, McGrail was just a little bit better. Walker was the underdog coming into it, so it probably was to be expected. But he can be pleased with his performance, Walker. I thought he boxed very well indeed. But throughout the tournament, McGrail has been one of the best boxers for me. He shows that he can box on the outside and the inside. Yeah, he's a very good lad indeed.
So Peter McGrail will just be letting that accomplishment sink in. He's been fantastic throughout the entire tournament. His first win, he beat the two-time medalist from the previous 2 editions of the Commonwealth Games, Benson Jangiru. And the Kenyan media were telling him in subsequent interviews that he is now something of a star in Kenya after that accomplishment. And here he is. He's boxed all the way through to Commonwealth Games gold. He's made his way over to Jessica Creighton. So let's get his immediate post-fight thoughts after that gold medal winning performance.
Wow, Peter, you just can't stop adding medals to your collection. Commonwealth gold now.
I know, over the moon, proper buzzing. It's another one for the collection. It's mad how many trophies and medals these and ours, and just looking forward to getting home and bringing it back to the family and my own club and that.
2017 was the best year for you, and you've just started 2018 in exactly the same way. You've got so much momentum at the moment.
Yeah, I'm flying, do you know what I mean? My last 3 majors now, medalled at every single one of them, and I'm 1, 2 out of 3, so it's absolutely buzzing. I'm in great form leading up to, like, we've got the qualifiers next year, do you know what I mean? And then leading into Tokyo 2020, so I'll be looking for one of the favourites for the medals and that in Tokyo, the way I'm going, so just keep pushing on and enjoy this moment for now. When I'm standing on the top of the podium, it's the best feeling ever, man.
You were the favourite here in this tournament. How did you deal with that pressure? It didn't seem to faze you.
Nah, there's no pressure, you know what I mean? In your own head, no matter who it is, like whether it's me, whether it's someone who's least favourite, in their own head, in my own head, you should be the favourite anyway in your own head, you know what I mean? You should believe in yourself, so even if I weren't favourite in my own head, I'm going to be favourite, you know what I mean? I believe I can win any tournament that I go to, so it's not really any pressure. I mean, we've put all the hard work in, been working hard with the team for months leading up to this, so just glad all the hard work's paid off, and little 5 days chilling now over here with my girlfriend, and then straight back to training and improving my game.
Might do the double. Everton might win a bit later as well.
I know, hopefully we didn't do it when the derby was on, but you never know, we might do later.
Well done. You earned your place on the top of that podium today.
Sam, thank you very much. Ta.
He is a class act, obviously, Peter McGrail, and he looked like there was a lot more left in the tank there.
You know, he's been at a high level for 5 or 6 years now. In 2014, he went to the World Youth Championships, the European Youth Championships, and the Youth Olympics. Came back with medals from all of them. But more than that, Gavin, it's not a joke, and it sounds like a joke. He's been to more Eastern Bloc countries than most diplomats. He's fought in every single one of the stands. He's been to every single one of the old outposts, Bulgaria, Romania, but mostly Ukraine and Russia. He's fought everywhere in tournaments, not always winning them. And here's the thing, he hasn't really got what we call in boxing his man strength yet. He's just getting it, you know, and he'll get it at some point. And that's why I think between now and Tokyo in 2020, he pushes on.
winners of the bronze medal, representing Canada, Eric Basran, and India, Hassamuddin Mohammed. The winner of the silver medal, representing Northern Ireland, Kurt Walker. The gold medalist and Commonwealth champion, representing England, Peter McGrail. Ladies and gentlemen, the anthem of England.